Okay, so setup wise, generally very, very good as we said. It's grip pressure, we always try and mention that because we do tend to squeeze it quite tight, especially when things are going wrong, obviously, okay. Backswing wise here, the club goes back. Good. Okay, the same. So very good position there now in terms of the club. Club now going through your right arm. Club going through your right arm. At these stages we're great, okay. Then as you go back here now, the right elbow kind of lifts up and the wrists start taking effect, and now your club's going into the old kind of like...
Is that just now?
No, this is the before. This is the first one. Yeah, don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah. These are your before swings. This is your after one. Okay. So that's the very steep swing there. From that position, you're going to make such an adjustment with your shoulder. Your club now, in theory, was to come down to where your foot is. So you get the golf club back to the golf ball. You've got to try and throw that shoulder forward. Results in all sorts of different kind of strikes. Okay. This one here now. Okay. Swing goes back. There's your swing plane. As you come back down, it's a little bit there, but still, you look at the club now. Coming back down on plane. That's coming down through your right forearm, tracking down that green line to the golf ball. Good movement and good strike there. Whereas this one here now, blue line wants to go down that blue line, but now the hands are going to start working out this way. So your club is kind of going to try and get the golf ball. We'll do that at 50 mile an hour, 60 mile an hour consistently. It's going to be like, how'd you get that to there? If I was going to make a golf swing now on a level plane, so vertical kind of position up here now, I was going to swing around here and around. I'm not going to want to go and make a figure eight with my arms, am I? So if we've got too many moving parts and too many variables, you can hit the ball from that place because you kind of know the club went a bit tippy. You said the first lesson, your mate said, oh, you got this sort of twirl at the top. And by shortening it, you kind of got rid of it. But sometimes when you go back a little bit further, which you are now, you just get a little bit of that old movement. And if he kips in there, that sort of twist at the top of the backswing, now it just gets your club in a real tough position to make contact. If we can get your swing kind of working around this angle, both on the way back and on the way through, there as you can see, you're sort of swinging in between those two green lines. That's good. Okay, whereas this one, you're swinging between that line and that line there. You're kind of going down there and then, well, vertical back to the side. So you're kind of going from there and then up there. And then very, very different follow through. Look at where that left arm of the club's going there, and look where that club is exiting there. I mean, that club's on plane back to where that golf, if you sort of swing that club, it's sort of at most points parallel to that blue line through your neck. Back there's parallel, back there's parallel, through there's parallel, where look at this one here now, you've got kind of vertical there, so your club's parallel there, now you've got to move your hands out to the golf ball, strike the golf ball, and as you come through, your club's, exactly, and that's just too many kind of like, you get it right, it's good, Lawrence, but you get it wrong, it's just going to be a bit of a, and trying to judge that under pressure, or when you're playing well maybe, have a good score, it gets a bit sort of squeaky bum type. Trying to adjust all these different movements. Okay. It's going to be fragile, like I say, in the nicest possible way. It's not the you fragile, but just generally the game can just fall off a cliff quite quickly. And you could be doing really well, good front nine, then sort of chuck a 9 and they're like, oh God, here we go. Back to square one. Okay, mate?
Okay.
Good man.
Okay.